Hello there, it's Yang here. In this video, you will learn the best and fastest way to duplicate infinite items in Tears of the Kingdom. It's insanely straightforward to do, as you will have every step explained thoroughly. Finally, it works on all versions. The only things you need are 2x, 2 one-handed weapons, and 2 shields. Legend says Link carries 2x as soon as the game starts. Now do the following simple steps. Step 1. Go to Tarry Town and find Hudson's house. Try to open this door. If you can't open it, your game is broken. Just kidding, you should fly to the cave that is below the house and use a scent at the end of it to remove the sign that is blocking the door. Step 2. Once you have opened the door, take out a control stick and place it inside the room. If you walk back some steps, you can see that the control stick strangely disappears. This is because it's in a culling area and the game unloads it to save resources when Link is away from the culling area. If you go back, it will reappear after a short delay, approximately 0.5 seconds. Step 3. Now we are doing something called fuse entanglement, which consists of fusing the control stick to a weapon right before it culls. Doing so will allow you to have the control stick fused to the weapon, but at the same time it exists in the overworld. So go and activate Ultra Hand and use it on the control stick. Then move yourself back with it. After you are stopped by this elegant, ancient Chinese wooden table behind you, put the control stick back inside the tiny room. After that, change the ability to fuse. Here, if you cancel the fuse, you can see that the control stick is culled almost immediately. So do this. When you have the fuse activated, press minus to watch a memory. Watching a memory will give you a short window of time to fuse the control stick to your weapon before it's culled. Therefore, you should press Y as fast as possible right after you close the menu. You can keep tapping on the Y button even slightly before you press B, so make sure you press it at the correct moment. After this is done, there is no way to know if you did it in time, which leads to the next step. Step 4. Walk forward to uncull the control stick. If you did it in time, the control stick will become fused to your current weapon as soon as it's unculled. If you didn't do it in time, nothing will happen. What you should do is that after you have pressed Y as fast as possible when you walk forward, before the control stick becomes unculled, activate recall and then press Y and right on your D-pad at the same time to swap weapon. This works because by pressing Y, you are deactivating recall, and by pressing right on your D-pad, you are instantly pausing the game so that you have time to swap weapon before the fuse happens. Since you swapped weapon, the control stick will be fused to your current weapon, but it's also in the overworld and will be brought to your feet. Step 5. The fuse entanglement part is done. Now you should do something called control stick desync. This allows you to build a connection between the control stick and the link, which will be extremely useful for later steps. So listen carefully. Stand on the control stick. Open the weapon inventory. Drop the weapon, and as soon as you drop the weapon and exit the menu, press A to hop onto the control stick. If you did it in time, you will be falling down through the floor. Wait until you are in the water and press X or B to hop off. Step 6. Spend all your energy so that you can be sent back to the surface. You can also swim to this triangular thing to speed up the process. Step 7. Now the connection between Link and the control stick is successfully built. Pick up the weapon that you dropped before. Then equip a shield and take out another control stick to hop onto it to unlock the ability wheel. Then fuse the control stick to the shield. At this point, put the weapon with the fused control stick inside a culling area, for example, inside this room. You should also know that if this weapon is culled, Link will also be magically culled because he is connected to the weapon. Step 8. Go to the inventory page and hold literally anything. Walk patiently to the right. Important warning, here the camera angle is crucial. You should look at Link using the same camera angle as shown in this video, meaning that you should look at Link from his right hand side. This way, the drop arrow should be on Link's left hand side while Link is looking ahead. At approximately this location, Link should become culled. Go to the inventory page, remove the thing you are holding and hold an egg instead. Press minus and watch a memory. This will uncull Link for a frame. Close the menu and you should see that the egg is dropped to the ground and it breaks. Sometimes you will also hear this voice. If the egg doesn't drop, go to the memory panel and watch another memory and close the menu. If you still don't see that, go and watch a third memory. There's no way the egg doesn't drop and break at this point. Step 9. When the egg has broken, if you check the menu, you can see you are actually still holding the egg, although it's invisible in the overworld. At this moment, press left on your D-pad and swap shield. Doing this destroys the connection between you and the control stick. Then press minus and watch a memory. After you close the menu, Link should become unculled. If this doesn't happen, watch another memory and check again. Step 10. Walk back and drop the invisible egg somewhere that is not affected by the breeze. For example, at this beautiful corner. After you have dropped the egg, go to the inventory page and hold an egg. Then 4 other items that you want to duplicate. In this case, we can hold 4 diamonds. You can also hold 4 different items if you wish. Step 11. After you exit the menu, a weightless bundle will appear in the corner where you dropped the invisible egg. Now go to the inventory again, remove 1 item, close the menu. You should see that 4 duplicates of the item have spawned. Go to the menu again and hold another item. Close it, you should see that 3 more items are spawned. Doing this repeatedly allows you to spawn infinite items. Step 12. In order to pick up the items, because the game thinks you are still holding something, the prompt to pick up the item is missing, but there is a workaround. Press ZL, then press X to jump. When you are about to land, press R and up on your D-pad to try to enter Link's throwing stance, and choose anything. If you did it, keep holding R and release the rest of the buttons. Now the pickup prompt appears, and then you will be able to pick up the items. If you want to duplicate other stuff, for example, glitter horns, you can just remove the 4 diamonds you are holding and hold 4 glitter horns, and repeat the same process. The same goes for rubies and sapphires. Step 13. At this point, everything is clear, except one thing, how to duplicate live creatures. The process is the same. You just remove the 4 items you held, and hold 4 fairies instead. But when you try to pick them up, they fly away really quickly. To solve this issue, you should enter Link's throwing stance, and hold down the R button. Even when you enter the inventory. Doing this will allow you to pick up the fairies as soon as you close the menu. Step 14. Once you feel satisfied with your duping progress and want to exit the glitch, you can just save and restart the game, or you can enter the menu and switch tab. Then exit the menu and enter it again. Hold anything and remove it. Then exit the menu. At this moment, you can continue your journey without worries. Alright folks, I hope you have been able to duplicate tons of materials. If you have anything to say, just leave a comment down below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.